What's up, everybody? Please come on in, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you. As promised, I promise y'all a back-to-back review of the BMF Black Mafia family. We just finished season 1, episode 4, and now we're doing season 1, episode 5 review, and the title was Secrets and Lies. And again, come on in, like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel and get ready for this review. And always, as usual, make sure you put your comments in the comment section and let me know what you thought about the different storylines or the different scenes and characters in the TV shows that we review. Now, again, this was episode 5 of BMF Secrets and Lies. And in episode 5, the scene opened up with the entire family being used to lying. Their mother, Lucille, telling her son to lie about why he was absent from school. He was told to say he was sick when in fact their lights had got turned off. The little sister lied to their dad about doing her homework when she was actually nose deep in a Word Up magazine. And lastly, Charles lied to Lucille, telling her that she looked good in her dress. What his father said was, we do not like to hurt people. We don't lie to hurt people. We lie because we don't want to disappoint them, because sometimes the truth is too painful, and ain't that the truth, even though we tell lies. Okay? But that lying carried on into the meeting with Terry, his family, and their lawyer, and the hospital's representatives. Just when it seems like Charles is comfortable back home, he gets slapped in the face again with what both of his sons are really doing in the street. Now, we know Lucille, she thought that it was only their oldest son out there slanging, but the father, Charles, he knew better. He knew it was both of them. He knew Mish wasn't just giving all that expensive stuff away to his brother. Not like he probably wouldn't, but more than likely they both out there slanging together. And Mish, he was trying to do right by Pat this episode. He told him straight up that they will be using another supplier. That did not go over too well with Pat, who thought he could keep micromanaging them just like Rock had told them, last episode. Regardless, Pat, who felt like they always would be his investments, excommunicated, banned the brothers, and told them, don't let me catch you slipping. Basically, they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke with him. So just get the hell out of his way and stay in their own lane instead of sending them away with his blessings. Pat was so hurt from the brothers branching off away from him that he tried to get Detective Bryant to fit into his back pockets, even offer him a bigger kickback than for what the brothers are already offering him. Bryant was shocked, to say the least, at the idea of Pat. Out of all people, Pat, offering to be a snitch? Like, out of all people, really? I guess he's almost down to the lowest of the low, right? And what did Detective Brian tell him? See, you a dinosaur, Pat, and I'm the ninja that's going to make you extinct. Trust me when I say it, our next meeting won't be this peaceful, Brian threatened Pat. And somewhat, y'all let me know if y'all feel this way too, but somewhat from that point, I imagine Pat no longer getting high on his own supply, but just getting high. Not just getting high on his own supply, but just being high, just being cracked out and whatnot. A pass, like he said, Brian said he's going to make him extinct. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But as a matter of fact, at the gas station, later on at the gas station, Brian, we saw him returning the money that Mish gave him, the last payment that Mish gave him. Evidently, the officer, Detective Brian, he's serious. At least so it seems, that he doesn't want to no longer be a dirty cop anymore. But how long will that last? Because I know he was making some good money. We don't see how much was in the envelope, but I know it's a nice amount of money. And will he be found out anyway, though, by his partner? Because when he drove off from the gas station, we saw his partner lay low in the cut in his car, sitting across the street, watching everything. I don't know if he heard what was going on. I don't know if he saw the exchange of him giving Mish back the money or not, but we shall see. We shall see. And also with Pat, no longer their supplier and their stash being robbed by Lamar, the brothers need a plan. They needed some real money real quick in order to buy product outright from Big L, but was planning to kidnap Lamar's daughter in exchange for their stash a good idea? Because even if they do get their stash back, what's to become of their own families? they have got to know that Lamar is going to definitely want revenge, right? It ain't no. That's one person I would never want to cross. But for now, not knowing that Kato is playing them, they are hiding Zoe out at Kato's house. Lamar, he has Slick and his entire crew trying to find out where Meech and Terry live. The only clue they had was thanks to Mo, and that was that it's somewhere southwest. She didn't really know where they was. Why not? Because he ain't about to bring somebody else's woman to his crib where his mama and them lay his head. Of course not. But by the time Lamar made it to Kato's house, Zoe was already picked up by Uncle Meech. Just when I thought for sure that Kato was good as dead, her life was spared again. Again, she must got 9 lives. But for how long, though, is the question, because she can't keep playing both sides of the fence. Nope, she can't keep doing that. And in the meantime, Terry, he done picked up Slick and a few more of Lamar's crew. They automatically knew because of his limping that Slick was there at the robbery. So I guess they figured, just in case the ransom didn't work out, torturing Slick to death might. Yet, using the good cop, bad cop routine on Slick did not work. And it wasn't until Meech threatened to kill Zoe. He made him come to the window. He saw Zoe actually in that car, and it was just like, okay. Is keeping the stash information from them more important than making sure my dude's daughter is returned back to him and her mother? So of course he let them know where the stash location was, and at the same time, it made Slick look like a hero, in Lamar's eyes. Then after that, Tiny met up with Meech to purchase some of the stash that the brothers were able to finally recoup. And after conducting business with Tiny, Meech pulled up to Terry and Roland, kicking it on the porch across the street from the Flannery's mother's house. At first, Meech was upset to find out that Big L only wanted her point of contact to be Terry. And I had thought that maybe possibly Terry had already, told him that information, but he didn't. So he just now is finding out. But what Terry told him was, look, people ain't gotta like both of us to win. We brothers. At the end of the day, we always gonna hold each other down no matter what. Just fall back. Let me run point the same way you ran shit with Pat. That's what he told me. So after not coming up like they did, like they wanted to with Big Pat, Big L just might be the answer to their problems. But why on earth would they keep their stash in their own mother's home? On top of that, they could have at least locked the bedroom door, don't you think? Because like I knew what would happen. Their mother, Lucille, what was I about to call her? Their mother, Lucille, she was furious and heartbroken at the same time. Waking up in the middle of the night, she saw and heard for herself what her husband has been telling her all along, that both of her sons were slanging. They was out there knee deep, neck deep in the streets. But this does lead me to wonder, will she change her mind about settling out of court with the hospital for the $25,000 like Charles insisted? Being that she now knows that the son she was fighting so hard for, standing up for, protecting, is now a drug dealer, just like his big brother. And lastly, when Slick did deliver Zoe back to Lamar, he told him that he got the address on the Flannerys. And we all know that Lamar is cray-cray. So will he return the favor to the brothers? Or much worse, try to actually hurt their family? I don't know. Either way, now knowing the Flannery's location, I hope that the brothers are ready for whatever is to come from Lamar, because payback is a bitch. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Make sure you like, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all time. And instead of just looking out for yourself, as always, look out for someone else as well. Bye.